Hello everyone, and oh. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So, I made the chicken pen after last time. Here it is. We have ourselves some chickens. Originally there was another one, but he died somehow. But it wasn't a total loss because I managed to get his feather. So you'll see in my inventory, I now have a feather, an ink sac, and a glass bottle. And now I am going to make ourselves some scribing tools. Perfect. And we're going to go a bit further into Thaumcraft today. I still haven't managed to build this up any higher. I was really trying to focus on just getting this done so I could do another episode today. So, I think I have F7 on, which I guess isn't terrible, but I'm going to turn it off anyway. So now we have a research table, and if you're unfamiliar with this stuff, then I suggest watching the tutorial I put out just this past weekend on the basics of Thaumcraft research. I go a lot more in depth into the basics in that than I probably will in here, so highly recommend checking that out. But for now, we're kind of at a roadblock, so I'm just going to combine two aspects here. And now we can continue scanning as we do. Let's see. I'm gonna have to grab you. Boop. There we go. You. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. So now I can grab a whole bunch more stuff. Apparently I need to study people before I can get that. Same with that. Can I scan you? No. Nothing can be learned from you. You're wood. 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 Nothing from that. Seed analyzer, need to study spirits. Okay. So, quite a few helpful things there. I think I'm gonna get tripped up on death again, so I'm just gonna go take care of that. Let's go like so. Life and destruction. Scan. Can I scan you yet? No. You? No. Let's see. I gotta scan quite a few things so I can get some more research done. Maybe I'll do that off camera and let you guys know when I'm back. So give me just a few minutes and I'll have a few more things scanned and we can get moving on. So see you in just a bit. Alrighty, and I'm back and I've scanned pretty much everything I can. Oh, well, there's that. Okay, there we go. Now I've scanned pretty much everything I can. Or, hold on. Okay. All done. I swear this time. Okay. So, I've got a whole ton of research points. Let me guys show you. I haven't really looked at them yet, but... Oh yeah, that's quite a few, huh? A whole bunch of different stuff. 136 for Terra. Wow, that's crazy. 729 for Metallum. So... Let's take a look at our Thaumonomicon here. Oh, actually, I still haven't scanned a few things. I haven't done everything that's in here yet. But that's okay. We'll just go based on what we have so far. Now, the thing I wanted to get is under the Alchemy tab, I believe. So let's focus here for now. So let's unlock Essentia Distillation. Basic stuff. We'll get into this eventually. So I'm just going to flip through the pages. Feel free to pause and read if you want. And there are the recipes. I'm gonna try to... Okay, so here we go. Water jars. Got it. Simple, easy, and to the point. Now I can't remember why we wanted to make a warded jar. I think I was just trying to show off the crafting mechanic. So yeah, so I made a warded jar, and now I have 23.91 aqua left in this wand. So creating stuff in the arcane workbench takes some of the aspect that's required to make it, and that's shown by the cost under it here. So you see it took 1 away, although the cost of using this current wand that I'm using, see it says 109% average V's cost. So this is a terrible, terrible quality wand. So to make anything with it, it's going to require a bit more than what's showing here on this. So a bit more than 1, which is why we're at 23.91. So there you go. But now let's look at something that's actually going to help us. So essential distillation was great. That is definitely a major help. But the next thing I'm probably going to need is a way to get that magic, that essentia we're going to get from this around. So I'm going to research tubes. And there we go. There's the recipe, there's some text, and then a bunch of more advanced variants of each pipe and tuning, so we can do some interesting stuff with it. But I think that's all we need for right now. It's almost night, so I'm gonna go sleep for a second here after I kill this Enderman. Who just disappeared, so never mind. Eat up. Oh, right, there was something we definitely wanted right away. So let's get that out of the way before anything else. And here we go. Sleep. You can see I've still got the research prompts on the bottom right down here, still rolling through. I did a whole ton of this stuff. So the thing I wanted before anything else was the Ring of Nutrition. Where is it? There it is. So simple as that. It's a purchasable. They're all purchasable in this, I guess. I'm also going to get Lord of Hellfire just in case. That's a nice one. Basically, it lets you start fires with your wands instead of just your... instead of with a flint and steel. So I can turn a portal on with a wand in my inventory. I don't need to carry around a flint and steel when I'm going in the nether. Alright, Ring of Nutrition. So all we need to make this thing is a mundane ring, which I can make with 4 gold nuggets. Perfect. A diamond and 3 gluttony shards. So I'm gonna want this... Wait, how much mana does it cost? 20 of each and 10. Okay. So all we need is you, and then I'm gonna need some more of you. Perfect. Okay, and then I need a diamond, right? So let's snag one from over here. Got quite a few. We're gonna have to look at a way of automating the production of that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see here. Ring of Nutrition. I have everything I need to get it, so here we go. Now, what this little guy is gonna do... Oh, and we also had this aqua ring here, countermanding some of the mana cost of stuff. Yeah, okay. But what this little guy is gonna do, it's gonna make it so that every time everything we eat has an added nutrition value to it. So you'll see this only pops up my right down here, the flashing bit. It only does 2.5. If I eat this with my Ring of Nutrition on, it's going to give me a lot more than that. Oh, can I just scan the crops? No, didn't think so. So, we've got that. That's good. Now we don't need to worry about hunger as much, although at this point I'm pretty much past the point of worry about past the point where I'm worrying about food, is what I meant to say. Let's see, what else should I get into today? Let's check the Thaumonomicon, or not the Thaumonomicon, the quest book. Let's see, do I have any? I do have one quest with an unclaimed reward. Is that just Mob Hunter? No. It's probably, yeah, it's probably under here. And it was to make a warded jar. So now we're going to get 10 jar labels. So that's nice. And we'll be able to use that shortly. How much time do I have? Let's see, it's been about... I've got a while. Yeah, I've got a while. So let's look at... Okay, you'll see here. So see how it says I'm only going to get 2.5 saturation? If I eat, I got almost a whole... I almost got 3/4... I got 3/4... Almost 3/4. Am I blind or something? I don't know. But yeah, so almost 3/4. Oop, I'm just gonna keep scanning stuff. I'm sorry, old habits. Almost 3/4 of a bar of saturation from just eating one thing. So this is pretty awesome. When you get to the later game food items, I mean, you can pretty much just go for mid-game and still end up really well fed. So that's awesome. Although, to be fair, it doesn't affect the well-fed bonus itself, I don't think. So you're still going to have to rely on higher quality stuff to get that buff. I'm not exactly sure what that buff does. Maybe quicker regeneration rate, but I don't know for sure. So don't quote me on that. Anyway, what I would like to get set up sooner rather than later, I mean, is our Thaumcraft setup. So what I need for this is to make arcane stone blocks. Do I have the research to do that? I think I do, yep. So, step 1 is going to be to make this thing. So I need a furnace, I need a crucible, which I have, and I'm going to need, what is that, 7 arcane stone blocks. The recipe makes 9, so that's fine. How much stone do I have? I'm going to need 8. I have 5. Let's put another 3 in here. There we go. I'm going to need a shard. Water shards, because I have so many of them. Which is fantastic. And then, let's see, what else do I need? I need a crucible and a furnace. So I have a crucible in here, yep. Just like so. And a furnace I can make simple enough. Just like so. Alright, now we're probably not going to have enough magic in this wand to build this thing. Can we at least build the stones, I wonder? Yes, we can. So 7 of you are going to be dedicated to this thing. And yeah, it's short on water, but I think, yeah, I filled this one up, so that's perfect. And now we have the Alchemical Furnace. Now this essentially does the same thing as the Crucible. And I'm sorry I didn't show off how the Crucible works, but that thing can be very dangerous, and I'd rather not use it here. Although, I think by default, it's the danger that can come from it is pretty much nerfed in Agrarian skies. But I find there's no reason not to jump right ahead to the more advanced version. So this does everything the Crucible does, with the exception of it not needing a fire under it to function. Instead, it has to be provided with fuel, which will go in here. Or no, that's not what this does. What does this do? This breaks... Okay, sorry, I'm talking about a completely different machine. What am I talking about? I haven't unlocked it yet. Okay. So what this does is it breaks down items such as, let's say, flint here. It'll break it down into those 2 aspects you see there. It'll break it down into a liquid form, much like the hold on a sec. We have some right over here. We got this from Quest Reward. We got a file of instrumentum. So this little thing is 8 units of basically half a flint, or anything else that has the instrumentum aspect. There are quite a few things that have it. Mostly tools, because it's the aspect for tools. So we got that. That is not what I was thinking it was going to be, but it's definitely something we need. So I don't mind the fact that we made it. Now the thing I want is... where is it? Oh, it's beyond this, I think. Yeah. So here, I'll open this up so you guys can see what this is. There you go. Feel free to pause at any time, look through those pages. And then we're going to go into this one. This is a machine I'll probably end up making eventually, just because it's way too useful not to make. So feel free to read along if you like. There you go. But what I'm looking for is this, and unfortunately I've just run out of an aspect. Let's see which one it is. Permutatio. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what that's made of. So I'm just gonna unlock this. And here's what this does. So just feel free to read that. This second piece only applies to the research minigame, which is not enabled on Agrarian Skies 2. So don't worry about that. What I really needed was this. Okay, so it's order and destruction. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of either of those, but that'll have to do us. And now we can unlock this. Automated alchemy. So this is the structure that is basically the crucible, but doesn't require constant supply of water. It does require a heat source. Yeah, sorry. I was mixing that up in my head. So it doesn't require a source of water, but it does require a heat source. And unfortunately, it takes 30 of aqua and 30 of ordo to make, which I do not have a wand capable of storing that much. So we're going to have to upgrade our wand. Alright, so we could try to get our wand upgraded. What would we need to do that? I would need a few more pieces of research. Definitely want gold. And then we'll have to get great wood as well. So here, let me open this. This is how we're going to make the next breed of wand cap. Perfectly normal. And then we're going to need great wood, which unfortunately I don't have an area to grow a great wood tree. I suppose I could build it right here where this rubber tree is. But I would definitely need to use some dirt for that. Okay. I'll have that set up and then... yeah. I'll wait for it to grow off camera. I can set it up here, just so you guys know how to do it. Oh, there was a bit of lag. Okay, so I'm going to take out all of this and replace it with some dirt. Like so. Because a great wood tree needs a 2x2 area to grow. I almost said 4x4 like B-dubs always does. It's his fault, blame it on him. Actually don't, because I don't know the guy and blaming a complete stranger is rarely a good idea. Let's put you up here. And I believe, although it's a 2x2 tree, you only need one sapling to grow a great wood tree. Same is true for the silver woods, which we'll get into later. Okay, that worked. So I'm going to put him down, and eventually he's going to grow into an absurdly large tree. Hopefully not too big. We might have to end up making a lumber axe just to get it down, basically. Oh, actually, on that note, let's do something very helpful here. I'm going to upgrade our little tool station. I believe it is 4 of you. And 3 of you. So this is how you upgrade your tool station. All you need to do is take your seared bricks, like so, some iron. I believe you can also make it out of... okay, apparently you can't see the other recipes like that. You can also, just for aesthetic reasons, you can use gold blocks, you can use emerald blocks, diamond blocks, whatever you choose. Ardite, cobalt. What's this? Copper? Ooh. That might be interesting. Tin? Huh. I didn't know they had this many options. Oh, I could use aluminum. That would be way cheaper, so to speak. Alumite. That would be interesting. Steel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use aluminum just because iron is definitely much more useful. So we're gonna take 4 of this. I mean, it doesn't look as nice, but I mean, it really doesn't have to. It's kind of sleeker though than the iron. Anyway, so now we have a whole bunch of different crafting recipes we have access to. We can make a lumber axe, we can make shurikens. That would be fun. But I think I actually prefer that I would make a bow. How much time do we have left? Actually, we're probably at about time. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff. Next episode's probably going to be a little scattered. I'm going to take care of a whole bunch of smaller stuff next episode. We're probably going to get more into Thaumcraft if I can. I'll probably have the next level of this place set up so we can... I'm going to dedicate the next floor up almost entirely to Thaumcraft stuff, so look forward to that. And yeah, so we'll do more Thaumcraft stuff. I'm going to do a little more Tinker's Construct stuff, that's for sure. Hopefully I can get more of this mossy cobblestone done. And there he is. Thank you. I'm running out of space for ender. Did I not pick up the ender pearl? Apparently I did not. Where did it go? Oh, did it fall off the edge? Maybe it went in the portal. I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. There's the ender pearl.